Yo guys, what's up? It's Parated again and welcome back to my channel and to a brand new Alliance War video. Today we have one number 8 against GT40 and this was a very big war. Probably the biggest war of the season yet. This is our chance to finally beat GT40. I think the last time GA was beating GT40 is probably a few seasons ago, so that was one important and big thing. For me personally, I also think I've never beaten them once. I mean, technically we have beaten them once, but that was like when they already won the season on the last war, and they decided to just gift us the war. I mean, not like gifted, but they didn't play serious. They just like didn't use boost or anything. So yeah, anyway, so this is our team. Dr. Doom, the boy himself, with Human Torch and Thing. Yes, I think this is my first time ever using Thing in Alliance War. And yeah, so as I said, this war was very big. So we gotta make sure that we're not gonna die, right? And we had in this war, I think 6 fights. So there are quite some interesting fights in there. And yeah, here I was checking the synergies. Just looking around what they do. I mean, I kind of know them, but I just wanted to recheck, double check. And yeah, so we are having path 6 on section 1 and path 5 on section 2 this time, including this Wong on node 19, Ebony more on node 23, taking with Human Torch, and Chavez on node 43. Sorry, on node 53, I mean. Sorry for my bad English. It's like when you talk so much English, it's hard to pronounce everything correctly. You have to keep that in mind. It's not my first language, but I'm doing this for you guys, so I'm trying my best. And anyway, so the last node, as I said, Torch against Chavez. So here we are boosting up. We are boosting big, as you see. We're using that 30% green boost finally. We are barely using those, but for wars like this, you know, when like my confidence is not enough, when I just want to be 100,000,000,000% sure that I won't die. Yeah, 70k, almost 71k health. Dr. Doom. This first fight, I think it was assigned with Torch, but I decided to just use Doom because it's the same speed, less risk in my opinion if I get hit, and with Doom high block proficiency, he's able to like go out of this fight with 100%. Here I accidentally get to an SP3, but I just wanted to shoot the SP2 and then she would have died, but so we go SP3 anyways. Cost a little bit of time here, but in this war actually they had to use Craig a lot, so they already gave up on the time. That means we just had to not die more times than them. And yeah, so as you can see, we even activated the 25% less damage taken by SP3 boost. I think I like never ever used that boost except like 3 times in my whole MCOC career, so that's interesting. But you know, this Wong, if he's getting to SP3, we are ready, and we have the indestructible boost, and we failed to dex the SP2. I actually know how to dex his special 2, but I don't know, I brain farted in that moment, and here I'm making a mistake. I was having him too early, and now he did a special 1 and he's getting some charges pretty quick, so that's a bit bad. But I think yeah, I'm sorry, I said something wrong. I will go back and you can see what I mean. So I was checking his charges actually, and that's why I did the heavy here a little bit earlier than I wanted to. He has over 90 and you have to heavy him from 90 to 100 charges. Otherwise, if he reach 100 charges and you hit him, then you will get a lot of damage from him. So that's why I did the heavy there. And here he used the special 1. Unfortunately, I tried to push to special 3 quickly so I can activate it, but now the Fury passive is too short, so I'm raiding out again. Good thing is he had MD, so I can easily get him back to special 2 and get him in the Doom cycle. But here's one thing that I didn't know actually before I entered this fight. I wasn't accepting actually here after my special 3, because he has this energy mode already, because it's a Fury buff. He's getting unstoppable. Luckily he didn't have 3 bars. If he did, I would have just light attacked him and backed off, but thanks to this power back boost, I was able to just get to the special 2 pretty quick and just kill him. So overall, it was still quite a safe matchup. Next time I would do this again, but a bit differently. But I think we did alright. And let's move right on this next fight against human. We are using Human Torch, but against Ebony more. And I did this fight, I think, last war as well. And here you can see how it goes when he when he's activating that special 2 randomly. I wasn't accepting it, but we had an indestructible boost and we had the special 2 ready, and he's kind of melting anyway, so now we're chilling. Unfortunately we lost a little bit of health, yeah, but it's always a little bit of health loss, usually 20 to 30% from his SP1 degen, except you knock him down like so many times that he's not in his mode when he activates the special 1. So okay, we lost 30% more than we would have anyways, so a bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. And here we go on this next day. We are healing up our boy Dr. Doom to his maximum, and Human Torch as well, healing him up, not his fully maximum, like 98%, because we have one fight with him left, and that fight is actually pretty easy. And since we are boosted so big, I'm not worried at all. The only fight I'm worried here is this Dr. Doom against Dr. Doom. It's kind of my revenge, if you like to say it like that. For those who watched it on my first war, I had this matchup on a different node 20 it was, and if you want to see how it went, go check that out. I'm not gonna spoil it here, but for the guys who did it, who watched it, you're probably excited to see this revenge now, right? And in my opinion, it's the same difficulty. It's a little bit different. The difference here is like getting into the play is harder in my opinion, but we will talk about that next fight. So let's go first with this fight, Thing against Terrax. So that's a pretty good matchup because Thing is armor break immune and he's a global attacker, and it's not looking like, but let me tell you something. For me, this was crazy lagging. I don't know why it's not showing here. It's maybe showing a little bit the lags, but for me, like here, you see I just pressed pause because it was lagging crazy, and I was very happy that I even landed the intercept before, not the intercept, the parry before, because that was a crazy lag moment. And here the same crazy lag, so we're just activating special 3 now, get some damage off, and we already got hit by this guy. But thing is crazy. I never used this guy in Alliance War, but he's crazy safe. I think it's not possible to die with thing except when you're playing on a node where you get degen or any debuffs, and you're not able to like protect or tank those. That's his weakness kind of against thing, but he has 2 immunities, so it's not happening often. But I used him in incursions. He's rank 4. I used him a lot there, and he was very broken, but he got fixed recently by Kabam. Like, not fixed, but he's kind of bugged right now. His protection is not always working, and on top he's very bad on matchups where debuffs are, because if you lose your protection once, you die. I'm talking of the incursions, high rooms, you know, with the high attacks. But for Alliance we're talking, he's pretty safe. As you can see, even I can possibly just intercept with his unstoppable. I didn't do it. Maybe once I did it, but you know, pretty easy champ. I got hit a lot and still only lost 40% health. I remember what his health is. Just want to check 1 second before we go to the next matchup. We are a little bit slow. Okay, he has also 72k. Same like Dr. Doom. That's crazy. Oh, actually Dr. Doom has the same health, because after this, this was the next, not the next day, but like after 3 or 4 hours, and here was using a little bit bigger health boost. So as you can see, this is the matchup. Here we go. This is the matchup. Also 73k, and we are almost like 100% health. We are missing like 200 HP, or actually 500. And here we go to this matchup. So as I said earlier, in my opinion, this matchup has the same difficulty as Node 20 in terms of when you take everything together. The difference is on Node 20, 1 mistake can cost you all. Here it's not like that, but here is the difference. It's harder to deal damage and harder to get an opening, like to deal damage, you know. In the other node, once you have him in the doom cycle, the fight is over. But here, I just did the special 3 just to get into the cycle. He has protection up, so I had some strategies going into this fight, but I was like, let's see how it goes, and we will just like do it how it will go. And as you see, we are able to land intercept. Very important. Now we can get the special 3 again, and this special 3 will deal a lot of damage, I can tell you. I mean, it's a rank 5 doom, right? How much did it? Holy shit, almost 35k, and we are even at special 2 without using a special 1. Unfortunately, our fury just ran out, so he got incinerate off again. But I was like, okay, he's almost down. I tried to get an intercept here, but he was not going for it. But here, he's staying and dying. Just cool. So that fight went pretty good. I was accepting it a little bit harder, and I was a bit scared to die there, to be honest. But overboosting is also boosting your confidence, they say. So that's actually true in this case. And yeah, here we go with the last match. Chavez with Torch, and here she was having, and I actually wanted to hit her before this 3rd hit, so she's not getting the power gain, but it doesn't matter too much. You just do it like I do. You can parry after you hit it incinerate. Just make sure to time your incinerate to turn the to turn the node off again, like here I do. And look, she's just melting so crazy. I could have here SP1, but I thought, like, what if she survives in SP2 and then die, you know? You never know. So I just chilled. She heavied me randomly. Like, that's what I'm talking about. That's the Chavez AI right there. Like, Okay, I was blocking, so this was my fault, but still, it's crazy, man. She's taking every moment of having, even at the start. She just likes to heavy. Yeah, but I was blocking again, so no wonder. But pretty easy, pretty fast. If you don't ban torch, don't place Chavez here. Just a tip. Ghost can also do it, but torch is safe and better. So here you can see my final boost. Indestructible boost is missing, but I made that screen after, so I think I never boosted so big. I did actually, but that's when I had the higher attack and health boost. But I'm not boosting that high. Usually I only have 20% green, which is like not the biggest difference to those other boosts. But you know, when we're playing against the number 1 alliance, now we have the chance to even get place 1. So we had to get everything into this war and win it. So let's see how it went. And as you can see, we won. Yeah, crazy, very nice. So let me tell you, it was 3-2. Just our battle group had to clean up like 40 fights still. That's why I also boosted a lot more than also usually. But and then one guy was dying at the last moment, and everyone was flipping out and was like, oh no, we're gonna lose now, because there was still the boss, Annihilus boss left. But shout out to Canville, he was killing him with style and pretty quickly in like 1.5 minutes with Rintra. Pretty good counter. Nice 300,000 almost damage of special 2 at the end. I wish I could have done that. And if my absorbing man was not on defense, I would have actually done that fight. Terrax and the boss with absorbing man would have been awesome, but unfortunately he's in defense, so I had to bring thing for Terrax. And yeah, so anyways, so as you see, we won the war. Very happy about this, the first time ever, I think, for me. The first time for sure that I've beaten GT40 without them not trying, you know. And it's been a few months, I think, a few seasons ago, since GD Assassins, since they beat them. So very happy, very important war. And yeah, anyways, so I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, if you did, drop a like, comment something if you want, and subscribe if you want to see more like this in the future. And with that being said, I wish you a nice day or night whenever you're watching. Peace.